Hi guys, welcome back to Credit Cupids. I told you it would not be that long before I came back to you with another video. This is going to be a really quick video about collections. Now, I know there's tons of videos about how to remove a collections from your credit report. This way is just something that I would at least try. This is not sending a letter or anything like that. This is the quickest way that I have seen this made possible. I've tried it on myself and it worked. I would say that possibly try this. It's no harm in trying. If it doesn't work for you, then go ahead and use your letters and do, all of that other stuff that you need to do. But me personally, I am very impatient. So I wanted to try this first and let's talk about it. So there was a collections that I saw on my credit report out of nowhere for $59. Okay, that's a very low amount for collections. I felt like, okay, well, I could just pay it off instead of going through the whole process of sending letters and things like that. But I also felt like, well, no, because I don't want to pay it off and then it still stays on the air and then I have to go through all of that. No, so I'm going to fight this. This isn't my collection, so I'm going to fight it. But before I go to sending letters and doing all of that other stuff, I am going to go to the Better Business Bureau. So what I did was I went to www.bbb.org and I filed a complaint. That's the first step. So let me go back a little bit. The way that I even found out about this collections on my report was because every so often I try to go on my credit report and make sure that there are no addresses on there that don't belong to me and things like that. So there was an address that for some reason it was not letting me delete. And it kept saying that it's connected to an account. It was connected to the collections account. And so I could not delete that address. I know I've seen a lot of videos where people tell you that's a way to get rid of collections or any bad account. But I know specifically for Experian, I called them as well as I tried to do it online because it was connected to an account. I could not delete that address. Okay, so I don't know how other people are able to delete addresses that are associated with accounts. I don't know if that was a past thing that people were able to do and now it's just recently changed. But with Experian, being able to do it online and stuff like that is not possible. And I called as well and it was not possible. Anyway, so I was able to delete the address that did not have the apartment attached. But the address, the same address that had the apartment attached, I could not delete because of that collections. So anyway, let's go back to the Better Business Bureau. So I'm going to show you the summary of what I put. You could go through the process and I can actually go through the process with you, but I'm not going to actually type in everything. You could take a snapshot of this screen. So basically where you go to the complaint details, I put I am not liable for this debt with Charter Communications and do not have a contract with IC Systems. They did not provide me with the original application like I asked, right? So then the desired settlement is correction to a credit report. Then it asks you for a secondary. I demand this account to be deleted from my credit report. Okay, some of these options are a drop down. If they're a drop down, then you will see it exactly like it's written here. If it's not, then just type it in exactly the way that it is written here. Okay. Okay, so you'll get a letter confirmation saying that your complaint was sent. They'll give you an assigned ID number and all of that type of stuff. Check your email. They'll let you know how to log into the Better Business Bureau email system. So that was that. Now, right after I made the Better Business Bureau complaint, I went back on my credit bureaus online, my accounts, and disputed the accounts. Basically, putting the same thing that I put on the Better Business Bureau. This is not my account, whatever, whatever. You know the gist. Basically, shorten what you would say in a collections removal letter. Experian usually 9.5 out of 10 times opens the dispute that same day. And as you see on March 14th, the same day, I checked later on that night, it said that your dispute's results are ready. So, mind you, a part of the disputes were also me getting rid of addresses. Okay. So, let's say I was able to remove John Doe Street, but not John Doe Street, apartment 15. And that was because every time I tried to move John Doe Street, apartment 15, it kept saying that it was connected to this collections account. Although I was able to remove John Doe Street by itself without the apartment number, right? So let's go in to look at the results. Once the dispute was removed, I was then able to remove the address with the apartment number. And I did that very quickly because I didn't want any mishaps. I just wanted to get it out of there. You see the collections IC system. It says this item was removed from your credit report. Please review your report for the details. Let's go to view details. This item was deleted on March 14th. Let's look at before. You see it was there before. Then it was deleted. And as you see, when I check my credit report, it says 0 collection accounts. Now, I've never heard anyone but one YouTuber talk about this, and I'll link his video down below. When it comes to getting collections removed, it's always about sending a letter, but I am very impatient, and I know some of you credit cupids are as impatient as I am. So I wanted to go the faster route, and then if this route didn't work, then yes, I was going to go to start sending letters, but I'm so happy that this did work. I had to make sure I told you guys this should not harm you sending letters, because the point is you're disputing a collections that does not belong to you and it should be removed. Okay, I am not a financial advisor. I'm also not a professional credit repair. I don't claim to be any of those things. I'm just a person who did a lot of work on their credit, and I want to share to you what I did for myself. Okay. It's no harm in trying this. If it doesn't work, okay, go back to your letters. But I would feel so bad if I did something that was so quick with my credit to help my credit, and I did not come share it with my credit cupids. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button down at the bottom. Also, make sure you subscribe. I'll be coming out with more helpful tips on how to make sure you can build your credit as fast as possible or as efficiently as possible. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know if you like this video. Have you tried this before? Did you try this before? What you think about it? Please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for listening once again. I'll also leave a link to my book, A Removal Guide. This guide not only gives methods on how to remove hard inquiries from your credit report, but it also guides you on how to remove other negative dings on your credit report that could be harming your credit. I'll leave the link below. Thank you once again for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.